Beginning with the end in mind, we're going to get an opportunity to make these lights look like they have value. Value is one of the 7 art elements. Notice that you can do it with pencil, areas of light to dark, or you can do it with color. Again, areas of light to dark, tints and shades. So let's get started on making our own Value Lights project. As you get your piece of paper, I want you to take your stencil of a light, and I want you to go around the number of lights that you want to have for your project. I went around, I think, 6 of them. I probably wouldn't do any fewer than 3 or 4. Now, I'm going to take my glue and make a line for the string of lights. I place my glue onto the paper, and then with my yarn, I'm going to tap that into place so that the yarn will stick to the glue as it dries. I ran a little short, so I'm just going to take a tiny little bit more off to the edge of the paper. When they're connected right next to each other like that, you won't even be able to see where one piece ends and the other piece begins. And then trim that off, the leftover. I'm going to set that aside on the drying rack now to dry. Let's take a second sheet of paper to start showing our value. Okay, so when I traced around my lights for that paper, I went ahead and started adding on my values now. Pick a color, any color of oil pastel that you want, and your white, and start to mix and let those colors blend together. The black will make it a nice shade or shadow onto the rest of the project. So even my green might mix a little bit with my black because I'm trying to make this look 3D. Also on the inside, I added a little bit of white to make it look like the light bulb part, the filament inside. You could also use your finger to let your oil pastel blend the white into the color. There it goes. I like to add plenty of white, again, showing that value. I'm going to go ahead and do that now with the leftover or the rest of my light so you can see it with different colors. Using my finger, using my white oil pastel, trying to make different tints in with my oil pastel crayon. Okay, let's take a moment now and draw lights around the string. You'll notice I'm going to trace my lights one more time. This is going to allow me to start figuring out where I want to put my lights onto the string. Some of them might be upside down. Some of them might go off the edge of the paper. And this is going to not only tell me where I'm going to be placing my lights, but I'm going to add a little bit of white chalk to this project. And this is what helps make it look like it's glowing. You'll notice I put plenty of white chalk on it, take my finger, and then spread it to the outside. As I spread it to the outside, it's taking that chalk and it's just spreading it so that when I glue my value light onto this black paper, it makes it look like it's glowing. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's all finished. Let's take a moment. We'll cut out our value lights and glue them down to the glowing light. Thanks for watching and happy art making!